And I just remembered that I forgot to click the recording button. It's okay. So, anyone who is seeing me, these are the exercises that we did and recap it later. That is there on recording. This is day 28, and we are doing exercises additionally to what is there on each of the days. So, day 28 is fear of missing out, and the weekly review. And the video of that I will be sharing separately. And these are the other additional exercises that we are doing. We have Rekha and Anu with us who are participating with us in 30 days challenge. So the fifth exercise is what is the source of stress in each of these following areas: my health, my creativity, my family, my friends, at work, on social media. Okay. Now, after you have written one point for each of these, I want you to then write how can you eliminate each of these stressors. Okay. So then against each of those statements, you write, for my health, I can. For my creativity, I can. With my family, I can. With my friends, I can. At work, I can. With social media, I can. To say, for example, your stress on social media is when you see other people doing well. Okay, they are writing and posting every day. They make videos and post every day. And I am not doing every day. So what can you do to eliminate that stress? Is you can plan your own content calendar. This is something I realized very, very recently. Is you plan your content calendar and then you create content based on your calendar and you start posting. That is one very organized way of reducing the stress of not being able to post every day. Yeah. In terms of your health, if you feel I am not exercising enough, start with one small goal. Like I tell my students, start with one Surya Namaskar. Commit yourself that I will do or 10 squats or 5 squats. Like I do 10 squats, no matter what happens in my life. 10 squat, क्योंकि मुझे कितना टाइम लगता है 30 seconds, 40 seconds लगता है, 1 minute भी नहीं. It's just a 40-second thing. And I can take and I do 20-25 minutes of brisk walking every day. So that's a part of my habits. But apart from that, I had committed कि 10 squat तो जरूर करूंगी या 1 सूर्य नमस्कार. So, have a small aim, a small target, but something that you know that will raise your esteem and reduce the stress in your life. Okay? And for your creativity, if you write, paint something, or you have a hobby which you've not been doing, do one small little thing every single day. Even if it's that, drawing thing on the mobile, they have these applications. You can just have that and do it. So at least, some creativity is coming out. Yeah? With my family, one small thing, it all begins with one small thing. If you're not spending enough time, at least make sure that you give them a hug, which takes like 20-30 seconds to do in a day. And that you fit that somewhere in your everyday schedule, that at least you'll hug them for once in a day. So it begins with one small action. With your friends, just message them, just say a hi to your friends, and that's enough to start a conversation, right? And our friends understand us, but do keep in touch with them too. At work, at your workplace, uh, whatever that you feel, put something nice in front of you, something positive. Appreciate one colleague of yours and see how the magic unfolds. Yeah. So whatever that is you can, a very small action that you can take, focus on small actions. This is what a lot of habit coaches also say. If you keep, everything should change in one day. It doesn't happen. You start planning small steps, very small actions, and you see that slowly that starts growing into something bigger. So start small, start something very, very easy to do on everyday basis. And that is how you will see that the stress reduces of not being able to manage everything. And then you're able to overcome fears and take actions in life. Yeah. Okay, done. That they kind of know. Yeah, great. So we'll go to the sixth exercise. List 5 things in your life that put you at ease. Okay. So just do the first one first. 5 things in your life that put you at ease. When you do it, you are like, life is so easy. Life is so amazing. And it can be anything, anything personal to do. What are the 5 things in life that put you at ease, that gives you a sense of calm, that is just makes your life feel good? It could be praying to God or simply lighting diya. Sometimes just lighting a candle or a diya, it puts you at ease. Giving somebody a smile can put you at ease. Praying to God can put you at ease. For some people, painting, drawing, speaking, any of these acts could put you at ease. Planning by yourself, creating some piece of art, or just scribbling and doodling. One thing I learned from my children, just take a paper, take a lot of crayons or color, and just scribble it. It just puts you at ease. And my daughter has this thing, she loves squishy things. She's like, Mama, just do it. It's just so satisfying. And it just feels nice. And it feels nice because it puts you at ease. And sometimes, my daughter will just do like this. She'll put her arm around like, and she'll tell me, Mama, just do like this to me. And she's at ease, but it puts me also at ease to just touch her cheeks and just, do like this. What is it that puts you at ease? It's very important to be aware of what in my life makes me feel easy, or gives me the sense of ease. Yeah. Okay, done. And after that, you have this list 3 great possibilities you see for yourself in the coming future. And it has to be great possibilities, okay? Not, okay, I will lose weight, I will start reading. Think of great possibilities. What is possible in the coming future for you? That I will have 5 separate sources of income. I can have, um, I can teach 500 more people to live the awesome life that I live. Okay. So think of great possibilities. What is possible for you as a person, as a soul to achieve in coming future? And there's no timeline that we are giving. But just create great possibilities for yourself. I can be a renowned coach. I can be a renowned author. I can be the most healthy person. A great possibility that I keep telling myself is live up to 100 years. I mean, that's the kind of possibility I tell myself, that I am capable of living up to 100. Very ambitious, great. Yes, you've got to see that for you. So what three great possibilities do you see for yourself in the future? And see it as your greatness, not as a pressure that, oh my God, will I live up to it? Don't put any pressure on yourself. Whether you live up to it or not, it's just great possibilities that you see for yourself. Okay? Done? Then both of you are amazing. So I'll quickly recap in the interest of others, and maybe you could share what you learned from each of those exercises. So that's how the recording that I didn't do will come about. Okay. So these are few exercises that you can do to reduce fear, anxiety, and bring more peace and calm into yourself. These are journal writing exercises that can help you think through your problems. Okay. It is very good if you are meditating or practicing yoga, exercise, or anything that helps you keep your stress away. But you have got to work with your mind. Now, that's the thing. You could do a lot with your body, but if you don't work with your mind and get it to bring to awareness and control it and tell it that this is how I want to create my life, otherwise it starts dictating you. So, and journaling is a lot about bringing more clarity, bringing more awareness, being more mindful about who you are, and helping you to stay centered and keep your fears at bay and your mind in control of you. Yeah. So these are certain exercises that can help you. List 3 ways you're hard on yourself. How can you support yourself more? So any reflections, Anu, Rekha, that you'll want to share regarding the first exercise? You could unmute and speak.
Okay. I need to tell you about the things.
So 3 things that you are hard on yourself, and how do you support yourself, plan to support yourself?
Okay. It's about I'm very hard about when it comes about happiness or caring. I am the last person I think about of caring or think of happiness. Like example है कि if something comes in the house, we are 3 ladies in a house. I am the last one to choose anything. What is left is for me.
And that is being hard on yourself because you don't put yourself on priority when it comes to, even if you want to.
Yeah, we can't.
How can you support yourself more in this regard?
I can be kind to myself. At least I can be kind to myself. Doesn't matter what is coming to me, but I need to be kind with myself.
And next time something comes, you say that I would like to have that. But if you also want it, you could take it, but I would like to have it. There's no harm saying it, right? Yes, last choose करना अलग है, लेकिन अगर 5 ऑप्शन है और 5 में से अगर वो एक है वो किसी और को भी पसंद है, लेकिन आप बोल तो सकती हो ना कि मुझे भी वो पसंद है, लेकिन अगर आपको ज्यादा पसंद है आप ले लो, लेकिन मुझे वो पसंद है. At least you can say that, right?
Right. And second is about emotions. Whenever I have to express my emotions in front of others, in front of family members, with kids, with parents, everyone. So I can support myself by letting go of those things. I need not to think much about those emotions. And third is about money.
You don't spend on yourself, or you spend too much on yourself?
No, I don't spend. Whenever there is about financial situation, we hold the not even likes or dislikes, even about the necessities. We hold ourselves up. So that I can support myself by prioritize myself, by prioritizing things which are needed. And
yeah. So you're seeing me, are you seeing my web camera is much clearer now?
Yes.
Yeah, that is. I'll blur the background so you can really see. I blur it
Your
because my
background.
kids are around all the time. So if you see my webcam, I have bought a new webcam, and I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have invested. The previous one was around 1,000 rupees. In 1,000 rupees, webcams are not good. They don't give the clarity that a Logitech C922 will give, which is a 10,000 rupees camera.
Right. I'm also
Now,
planning, but I'm planning.
yeah.
I haven't.
And I was like, if I want to if this is how I'm going to be meeting people and I want to look clear to them. Yeah. So yesterday I was in a coaching session with my coach, and the coach was looking blur and I was looking like super clear. And then she was like, "Arey wow, you're looking so clear in this." I'm like, yeah, because I've invested in my camera. I haven't done anything on my face, but I've got a good webcam so that when people see me, they see me. They don't see the blur around me.
Right.
And what is more important, that they see me. And you just have to prioritize certain things that you're required for your own self. Now, my family doesn't need this webcam. My kids don't need it. My husband doesn't need it. ये मेरी ही गरज की चीज है, जो मुझे जरूरत थी. But choosing to invest in yourself, you just have to take the call. If I need to do it, I need to do it. And I will not go around asking people for permission for it.
Right. But every time when it comes to prioritize, na, you means the ladies, or I put myself at the last.
And it's part of our deep conditioning that we've been brought up that way. So you have to let go of that fear of what will they think about me, because unless you don't let go of that fear, that layer will not go off you and you will not take actions that you want for yourself. Yeah.
Right. Agreed.
Okay. So thank you, Anu. Thank you so much for sharing. And do keep digging more into this. How can I be better to myself? How can I support myself more? What actions do I need to do? And if I don't take those actions, so do the fear setting again. If I don't do the actions that I need to take, what cost will I be paying in my life? Because that is important. You are definitely paying a cost here.
Yes, Gaurvi, but I have learned in last 1.5 years that if you are not valuing yourself, no one will value. No one, not your kids, no one. Kids are the easiest.
It's a direct implication, and particularly if you want to go ahead in life, you have to be your first cheerleader. You have to be the first person to see the good in you. You have to be the first person to believe unconditionally that yes, you can do it. Only then the world will start seeing you that way. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what was the second exercise. Rekha, do you want to share also? Maybe the second one, anxious thoughts and positive thoughts. What are the frequently anxious thoughts that come to your mind? What positive thoughts can you replace with it? Okay. Okay. So, and what color does stress feel like? What color does calmness feel like? Is there any color that came to your mind? Anyone?
May I?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, any dull color, any dull and dark color, like dark, gray and dull. Means dullness is there now, that is depression. Any pastel or white color. Giving energy to me.
Give energy to you. Wonderful, wonderful. What habits increase your anxiety? So identify 3 habits that you have that increase your anxiety. So give me one at least.
Top is mobile grazing. Whenever I pick mobile, I just lost all the things, and not getting up when I'm not able to get up at time, or not when I do not do exercise and yoga. फिर मेरा पूरा दिन खराब.
Even I have been through that. Okay, I didn't wake up today. I didn't write in my journal, but
Mhm.
I changed that habit also. Not feeling bad for not doing what you've done and not being hard on yourself. Okay, today I didn't do it. I promise myself tomorrow morning I will be bang on time and I will do the whole thing. And I do it the next day. So this is also something I learned in the journey in the past few months that I can't do everything. I'm not superhuman. And I'm not going to kill myself doing it. Doing these 30 days and recording videos every single day for 30 days, I was like, oh God, and not short form. I am not doing 2-3 minute videos. I'm doing like a whole long video, at least 10 minutes, each of these videos. And it's challenging, but I have to do something that will challenge me. Unless I don't do that, I'm not going to break even. मेरी पुरानी चीजें नहीं टूटेगी, वो आदतें ही नहीं जाएगी. Unless I don't do something that will rattle my reptilian brain and that will tell my fear, by Gaurvi was, you've crossed the threshold. Yeah. So, and yet not being too hard if you're not able to do it for one day. Okay. And that's what journaling has taught me, that you can pick it up anytime and start. That's why I love this habit, because इसमें कोई pressure नहीं है. तुम एक दिन एक्सरसाइज नहीं करोगे ना तो तुम्हें कुछ हो जाएगा. तुम एक दिन जर्नलिंग नहीं करोगे ना तो कुछ नहीं होगा. You go back to the journal next day, it is patiently waiting. Chalo now, come and write on me. It's that's how, because of journaling, a lot of pressure has eased off in other areas of my life also. If I don't put lipstick, makeup, powder, cream one day, कुछ नहीं मुझे होता है. In some days I used to feel, I see how am I looking, but I look into the mirror and I only choose to look nice. So मैंने यदि कुछ लगाया हो या नहीं लगाया हो, I smile and I say, tell myself I'm beautiful just the way I am. And you have to inculcate, plug in certain things into your life that will just take off the anxiety of the situation and tell yourself that I am okay in this situation. I'm okay. Okay. So which habit are you changing? And remember one thing, this mobile thing, trust me, start tracking it. अभी suppose आपने
I
मोबाइल
will
लिया
do.
हाथ में, 30 मिनट गए ना, take out your notebook, put the date, write mobile viewing, put the timing, इतने time से इतने time तक देखा, and then write the total minutes that you have in the day that you saw it. Next day, when you wake up, you open your journal and see, कल कितना देर देखा था, आज कितना देर देखने वाली हूँ. Ask yourself. Automatically you'll see, you will not stop seeing the mobile. You will see your mobile. But you'll realize that you start detaching. ठीक है, देख लिया ना, अभी 5 मिनट बहुत हो गया, अभी रख दो बाजू में. And you will get back to work. And you need breaks, you need mental breaks. So, when you're planning your work, you do it for like 25-30 minutes at a stretch. Take a break. That is the time when you use the mobile. जैसे time खत्म हो गया, बाजू में रख के, get back to work. And you start tracking how much time you're doing productive work and how much time you're doing non-productive work in your day, during your day. And you'll realize apne aap things start falling in place. But you've got to track it regularly. Just put a date. ऐसे लगा दो, टिक मार्क वाला ट्रैकिंग बनाओ, आपको जैसे बनाना है बना. Ready-made trackers are available online. You just have to find one and print it. It's so easy today. Or you have diaries that in which you can write. Just write. That's what I did. मैंने एक notebook लिए, date डाल दी, and I started tracking. That's all. And then it just became very easy to do. And when you are okay, कि भाई अभी मैं कम कर रही हूँ, मेरा habit अच्छा हो गया, change हो गया है, your need to track also will go away automatically. So try that. Do try that. Any habit you can do it. Teach it to your students also. If they're eating too much of junk food, ask them to make a blog. दिन में क्या क्या खाया, कितना junk था, कितना healthy था. Automatically they start thinking, अरे यार कितना junk खाती हूँ मैं. And then it becomes very easy to change habits. Yeah. What is the source of stress in each of the following? Rekha, do you want to share? Would you like to share? Rekha?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to share what was your response to this? What is the source of stress in each of the following? Give any
about
one example.
yes, one example is about the on social media, ma'am. This really creates a lot of stress in me. Otherwise,
Mm,
regarding my health, creativity, family, and at work, it is all okay. I'm very fine and happy. For
mhm,
health, I'm taking care of doing yoga and meditation every day. And
mhm,
creativity, I do creativity in such a way that in school, if it is like
mhm,
sharing, I can take some time now.
mhm,
At school, I'm a science teacher, ma'am, and every day I'm
mhm,
teaching for 5 periods, theory and practical both. Even after that,
yeah,
when I don't get a free period in school,
mhm,
one free period is there only. I don't have so much
mhm,
free time. Even after that,
mhm,
I have inspired the students of arts and commerce section, because in the last 2 periods when science students are doing their practicals, they are free. So I was feeling about them that they should make use of their time, so I invited them that I can teach
mhm.
you sewing. The girls are coming from the deprived section na? So you
Yeah.
can sewing, practice it at the school only, because we are having an ATL lab also
Mhm,
there, and there is one
mhm,
sewing machine kept there. So
mhm,
there is a lack of time for me, and it is overburden, a kind of overburden for me. But I have invited them that anytime you can ask me in the recess time, and I will give you some guidance on this. And they have started,
wow,
ma'am. They have cut one dress for themselves, the
wow.
students, and they have started the first stitch today on that. So I felt very happy when I came at the time of last 1 2 minutes before the bell rings. They came to me that please guide us on this, and I took 15 minutes for them to stay in the school and completed that job. So it was
Wow.
giving me a kind of pleasure inside me, a sense of contentment. So like this, other categories are okay, but on social media,
What
I
happens
really
on
feel
social
a lot of
media?
stress. I'm not able to manage all that. That is the reason I have stopped seeing the videos on Facebook, and in the community we belong to, this Speak and Grow, and I'm a
Okay.
member of Fearless and Fluent English also, but not watched a single video for last 6 months, I think. थोड़ा सा मतलब स्ट्रेस ये आता है कि आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू, the people are doing the way they are doing, so ये थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है. And समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि इस स्ट्रेस को कैसे हटा के हम उस पर भी कुछ काम कर पाए, ये लगता है.
Okay, so maybe in one of our community calls, we can do, because I plan content and put up on social media. I've learned that skill, and maybe I can show it to you all also. Okay. So just remind
Yes,
me
sure, sure.
after we finish the chakra healing series, uh, I can show you how you can write and put content on social media, and I can share my calendars
Yes,
with you all so that it
yes. Thank you, thank you.
becomes, yeah. So just remind me on any of the days, because that
Yes, sure.
I write on journaling. You can write on any topic, and it doesn't have to be videos. Yeah, it
Mm.
can be written content also. If you love writing, you share what you're writing with the world,
Yes,
and you
I
see.
really love to read your articles. Yes, ma'am. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Me
also
why.
willing
too.
to
I
do like
am
that.
also in.
Yeah, because I plan what I want to write, and then I write accordingly. And on Instagram, I have someone who does it for me or for Instagram. But the content is created by me. Nobody creates my content. I mean, what you see is what I have created or I have researched and put. But the calendar is something that I take help from someone, but I can share those ideas with you, and it can easily be done. Also, I have a format of 100 blogs, and I can share these ideas with you, and how you can, just fill in the blanks and then just start writing. And then we could do that entire writing challenge together. Why not? Let's do that also. Writing on social media as a challenge. And let's just create good content and help the world out there. Okay. So that will reduce the stress, because the stress is when you're consuming content. But when you are creating content and putting, then the stress reduces. Because then you are equal. You are also consuming some part, but you're also creating and sharing with the world. So the stress is not that you are there is something wrong with social media. The stress is when you know that I can create, but I'm only consuming. Okay, so let's become creators now. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is interesting. So much of learning to do here with you girls. Amazing, amazing. All right. 5 things that put you at ease. I want to know 3 great possibilities that you see for yourself in future. Yeah. What are the 3 great possibilities that you see yourself in future?
I want peace with myself. That is the greatest possibility I want to see for a long, and financial independence. Third is helping more and more people. How many can I can?
Absolutely, absolutely. So to reach 100,000 people through the craft that you can teach them, or the art that you can teach them, or the practices that you can teach them. Okay. What the great possibilities that I said. See, mine is very, very clear. Live up to 100. Do anything to live up to 100. That is how clarity, clear that you want to have, clarity you want to achieve in life. Just make it extremely clear for you. That's why, write every day. What do you want? The more you write what I want on a daily basis, the more you realize the clarity keeps coming. Though it keeps coming, it just keeps coming. Just ask yourself, what do I want in life? And answer that question every single day. And you will see how fast solutions start coming to you, because you're then tapping to that part of your mind that is not conscious and telling you nonsense all the time. Then because then you're questioning that part of you that has the answers. But you have to ask the right question to it. What is it that we want? What more do we want from life? And answer that every day. Trust me, it works like magic. That's the first exercise I do every morning. What do I want to achieve in life? Not just today, okay, not for today. What do I want? So I did share in one of the other calls. What I do is I put a date 1 year from now. So if today is 15th November 2022, I write 15th November 2023. And when I see 1 year from now, I mean, then those possibilities, my mind doesn't resist it. पहले मैं जब सिर्फ आज के डेट का लिखती थी ना, I was like, यार आज तो कुछ है नहीं ये सब मेरे लाइफ में. And I would resist it. Now what I do, I write 15 November. I'll show you also. It's there in my diaries. I don't know whether it दिखेगा आप लोगों को. Okay, see 15. Let me unblur it so that I don't have to worry whether she's right or not. Date दिख रहा है आपको? 15/11
15th
2023. Yeah, because then it's not unreal नहीं लगता है वो. ऐसे लगता है हाँ 1 year from now, yes, that's possible. That who knows, होगा भी. It might be that's exactly what my life will be. So write what you want every single day. And you see, that's how the greatness will start flowing from inside of you. That's how you will realize that it is great. I can feel content, but I'm consuming it only, and that creates a stress. Yes, Rekha, that's for everyone. सबके लिए वही problem है. जो सिर्फ consume करते हैं content, उसी को stress होता है. लेकिन जब आप create करते हो ना content, then you realize that I am at the same level as them. I am not just a... And you see some content creators on YouTube, young children. They are like 15, 16, 18, 19, 20 साल के बच्चे. But क्या गजब करते हैं वो on the internet. And there are people like us, our age also, who have millions of followers and are creating, and they constantly think of giving good content to the audience. So why should we stop ourselves? Why should we stop ourselves? They plan it, of course. And you ask any one of them, how do they do it? They plan. क्या बोलने वाले, क्या करने वाले, क्या need है. They keep interacting with their audience. So that is how they come to know these things. Yeah. So we can think about all of those aspects also. Yeah, great. So thank you so much for being here, for being on this call. I wish you greatness, and I know the two of you are part of my community, so I will see you tomorrow also in the community call. And I wish that this has helped. On day 30 also, I will come live. I will share the link with you all. If you all can join. Most welcome, which is like day after tomorrow, where we'll do the final exercise. What did you learn from the 30 days challenge? And then that's it. It will be a short call and we'll finish it off. Right?
Sure.
So thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you for being here, Rekha and Anu. And thank you for whoever who will be doing this exercise with me. I wish you lots of great possibilities for your future. And do complete this challenge and let me know how it went. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Bye. Good night.